Everybody, it's that time again for a reminder that I need new letters, so please send them to me. It's 8 inches high with me, Eve Esquire, and my very special guest today, Susan Sassy. Reveal! Hi, Susan. What? You look a lot like Kathy.
Hi, I feel like Kathy.
I can imagine, as every one of you should probably know, Susan is getting ready. Well, actually, she's in. Ooh, don't look behind the curtain, everybody. Susan Sassy just shared this feed onto her own page. So Susan is doing season 2 of Kathy in Real Life. Spoilers, I wrote on that, and I wrote a couple of really fine episodes as well.
They were so funny.
Right?
You did a great job.
Yeah, and if people don't go to Indiegogo, right?
Indiegogo, yes. We're currently raising money to be able to produce the series.
That's right.
We had so many great writers, Eve included, but you wrote 2 or 3?
I wrote 2.
You wrote 2?
Solid 2.
She wrote a solid 2 hilarious episodes, and we've got a total of 14, and we need to raise...
Yeah.
I think we need to raise about 3,000 to shoot a majority of them.
That's not a lot, guys. That's like half a month's rent in Los Angeles.
I know. But we're only we're almost halfway there. So we really only need to raise like 1,500, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys know what Indiegogo is. Probably a lot of us have had an Indiegogo at one point. Why should you donate to this? One, again, your host, Eve Esquire, wrote for this show, was picked. And thank you, Joey Cliff, for the recommendation.
Yeah, Joey Cliff highly recommends you. He said that Eve is so funny and so nice to work with. You're gonna love her.
Did he end it with a ha-ha? Because that's how I know it's Joey.
He didn't. Well, it was through email, so he had to type out the ha-ha.
He always types out the ha-ha.
Yeah.
No, Joey's the best. And also, like, the writing staff on this, like, I can't believe I got to work with Keith Salty Janes.
Oh, yes.
Also, I now know how to say his last name. I hope so.
Yeah.
Salty Janes.
Salty Janes. I even know how to say it now. It only took me 2 years.
I've been married for so long. So, like, one, I didn't realize he was that tall.
Oh,
and I've seen
guy.
Keith perform. That's the thing. I've seen him before in real life. And then being in the writer's room, like, wow.
Yeah. I know. Keith is just a delight. He is a delight. He is a pure delight, and he's hilarious. I mean, there was Greg Goodness. There was Lyra Kellerman.
Lyra, who I've never met, and is so charmed.
Yes, Lyra's a published author. If you want to learn some acting, you can look up Lyra's book. She's got a book on acting.
You know who I love the most?
Who did you love the most?
Kristen Clifford.
I was just about to announce her next. Kristen Clifford.
Yes.
She is a delightful human being as well. She did a lot of stand-up and improv in Chicago, and now we're lucky to have her in LA. And Jacqueline Penn, who she was remote, but she wrote for us. And
see, look,
are we behind the camera again? Yeah. And then we don't want to forget Kate Huffman, the girl who plays our Charlene. She's also a delight, and she played Charlene, and she wrote a few episodes too.
Yeah, so. International superstar. I think we can safely say, seeing how she's been like.
She is. She's doing her show in Ireland. She is an international
superstar. Kate Huffman wrote for this.
International superstar Kate Huffman. Do you hear that, Kate? Kate, I hope you're watching. Kate Huffman.
That's right.
We don't know if she's watching.
Since we've taken a hiatus of the show, I've implemented a few new things, so I'm still
cool.
Vetting a few new things, and I am seriously loving the new update to the app. Thank you, Phil Ranta, for getting me hooked up into this.
What's the cool update?
Oh, I don't know. I had to re-download the app, and a lot of cool new stuff that only popped up at the very last minute.
Oh, that's so cool.
As I try to tape this. So, as we've said several times before, Kathy in Real Life is Indiegogoing.
Yes.
Indiegogo dance.
Yes.
And I want to announce this.
Look for Indiegogo Kathy in Real Life Season 2.
We'll post the link in the comments later on, but
we
I
will.
want to address 2 things. One, I'm not turning off my air conditioner tonight. It's too bloody hot. 2, if somebody makes a donation to Kathy in Real Life during this hour,
oh snap,
I can promise you that Mr. Elton John himself will come out on the piano and sing a song just for you.
What? I don't believe it.
Your choice.
This is insane.
Your song, literally, your song by Elton John. If you donate to Indiegogo, Kathy in
Oh
Real
my-
Life Season 2.
John Elton, Sir Lord Elton John is gonna sing this person a song. I can't believe. How did we get
Whatever you
Elton
want.
John? This is miraculous.
I'm connected. I had to fall over because I couldn't
While
believe
you're down
my
there,
own.
could you hand me one of my snacks?
Kathy, we talked about this. You can't eat that. It's plastic.
Aww.
Dream the impossible dream, though. By the way, at the end of everything, I think everybody had a damn good Kathy imitation.
Oh my God, yes. By the end of it, when we were reading all the scripts, I let everybody play Kathy, and it was so funny.
And there's one that's so insane by Keith Salty Jays, where it involves like 7 different Kathys, and it was just like, it was too much, it was so much act.
Oh my God, that's his favorite too. Keith really wants to make this, and it's like going to be really expensive to produce, so
yeah, so
you're
going
to
to
need to donate to see this one. But it's a parody of
can we say it, or should we tease it?
Should we tease it? It's based on a show about a girl who's cloned. So
yeah.
In this parody, we clone Kathy. So there's a lot of Kathy going on.
Lots and lots.
Hilarious.
That means a lot of Susan Sassy.
A lot of Susan Sassy.
That's right. Susan, yeah, also, exciting news. You may see a Barnes & Noble gift card in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And a Kathy mug. Kathy, did you bring your own drink? No. No, it's not. Explain.
No. So, within the first 2 weeks, we had to hit 30% of our goal. Spoiler alert, we got to 44%. Yeah. And I told everyone who donated up until that first Friday that I would give them this lovely mug here with Kathy's a little Kathy cartoon. I'm going to fill it with chocolate.
Ooh, good chocolate too.
Good chocolate, the good kind. And this here Barnes & Noble gift card for $25.
So you can donate $5 and maybe even get a $20 gift card.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to make money off of this deal. I was tempted to keep this for myself, but everybody's been so generous, I couldn't be selfish.
That's right.
But so what we did is, if you donated $5, we gave you 1 entry, and
nice.
For every level up, you got an additional entry, and all of your names are in this mug.
I saw her write them all down personally. Shuffle them. Shuffle them.
She
spill it all over
spilled.
the rug. Shuffle them. So
yeah, they're very
new
shuffled.
favorites.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, this is the most exciting episode of 8 Inches High.
Woo,
There's drama.
so many prizes. There's drama. Will Kathy eat Eve?
No.
She's like a monster. She's monster size. I swear I measured her and she is 8 inches high.
That's amazing. This is our biggest guest. Literally, because Kathy is a celebrity.
Oh, snap. That was funny.
Yeah. Fun fact, there was a animated Kathy series. Do you know who did the voice of Kathy?
No, I don't.
And it ties back to one of the things I wrote for Kathy in real life.
Was it Mary Worth?
No. And everybody should learn who Mary Worth is, because it's fucking funny that this thing exists.
Tell them who Mary Worth is. Do an impression of her.
I will do that shortly after I say who Kathy is. I wrote a bit about Roadhouse and Kathy. Yeah, Roadhouse, the great film starring Patrick Swayze and Sam, I forget his name, but the guy whose name is Sam, but not the guy from Law and Order, Sam. I always get those guys confused. Anyway, Catherine Willoy played the sassy waitress in Roadhouse, and she voiced Kathy.
Oh my gosh.
So great connection.
Yeah.
Also, guys, Mary Worth, who I think is my favorite line that I wrote in the entire thing, is I guess like she lives in Central Coast, like some seaside town, and she's just like a gray-haired busybody. And she's a long running comic strip, like 1948, I think she started. And she's been that old since 1948, so it's like, bitch is a vampire.
Give us one of her catchphrases. I don't want to put you on the spot. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I think the catchphrase is actually to the viewer going, oh, come on. I read this again. I think, no, this is what it is. I read this again.
Reminds me of that Hallmark card old lady. Do you remember her?
Oh, Maxine.
Maxine, yeah.
Oh, my grandmother loves Maxine.
Oh, I love Maxine. She was great.
I think so. I love old women. Like, I've had this theory
Old
about
women are
myself, now, especially now that I am the ripe age of 38. Yeah, 30-80, some calling it.
30-80.
30-80. I always felt like I was going to get better. I was going to be like, I'll hit my stride in my career when I'm like in my 50s or 60s. I would make a great old woman. A young woman, I've never looked right as a young person. I've always just looked, okay, I guess you're 10.
Look at those fabulous off the shoulder sleeves. You are you are fashionable.
I wanted to match. I wanted to have a little comic strip theme.
Yeah. I should use this to point. Look at this. It's off the shoulders.
Right.
It's very trendy. Look at these glasses. They are very hip.
Oh, Jillian Saint is watching.
Jillian,
who's going to be
Jillian
on.
Hi,
wait
Jillian. Hi, Jillian.
Cannot wait for August 7th,
Hi.
where Jillian will be guesting on the program.
Oh boy, Jillian's a guest.
Yes, I have a hot ass lineup coming up. This is amazing. You're kicking off my sweeps, I guess.
I'm sweeps. I never really understood what that, like, how they got the term sweeps for that.
I guess they just wanted to sweep the market.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I got it.
Remember, these are old white men coming up with this shit, so it has to be a dad joke.
It has to be a jokes.
Right.
Let's sweep the ratings.
Well,
sweep the market.
Anyway, so I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna peak when I get older, and I will probably play Mary Worth in the reboot. That's my goal. When I'm 60, I want to play Mary Worth in a gritty reboot.
Well, maybe after we do Kathy season 2, we should do Mary Worth
season 1.
The parody.
That's right. Spoilers, if that happens, it's just Mary Worth being very horny and talking about how she wants to fuck things.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's do a little background.
Okay.
Do you remember when we met?
We met at Nio Bar, I think.
That is correct. That is correct. I only asked because we're like, hey, Eve, I heard you're really funny. Would you like to write? I was like, we've met.
We've
met.
Because we've met, but see, the thing is, sometimes in this comedy world, you meet someone and there's so many other people. You go off, you do comedy with thousands of other people. Yeah. Things happen, life goes on, you have auditions, you have rejections, you go on trips, you go to Ireland. I don't know if you remember me. I don't want to be that presumptuous.
Oh, no, I totally remember you because you're always delightful, and what's always great is when friends are like, oh, that person, they're great.
Yeah.
And you get that solid, and Susan's definitely one of those people in this community. It's like, Susan, I love Susan.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. Because, you meet so many people at the bar where you're all drunk and drinking.
I never drunk anymore.
Oh, you don't drink?
I kind of gave it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to drive.
And I can't afford really it. But, I'm just...
That's the other thing. It's I can't afford it.
Yeah, you save a lot of money when you're not drinking so much.
Yeah.
But everybody's on 5 improv teams with 10 people, and you're doing this show and that show. So you meet someone at the bar, I know you, but I don't want to be presumptuous.
Oh, be presumptuous with me, everybody.
Yeah. Everyone, be presumptuous of Eve. You're all her best friend.
Please.
Oh, she got so excited she passed out.
I really did.
You lost your glasses.
My glasses. Oops, that's the wrong way. No, seriously, this is how I make bed.
Oh my God!
Technical difficulties.
Her head fell off.
That's right. A mombi, everybody. That's from my Return to Oz peeps.
Oh my gosh. Well, she just had a makeover.
That's right.
Now she's got her glasses back on.
There we are.
Okay.
Anyway, be presumptuous with me because I like my bestie, C.K. Kimball, who you may have seen in the recent video and promotion for 8 Inches High, as seen at Hall Q at the Pack Theater last Sunday night. Go Hooks on your awesome production. Who is my bestie. We met very quickly. We were going to do a storytelling show. I was like, I like your necklace. I like you. We're best friends. It was like we were 5.
That's great. See,
I miss that.
That's how life should be. That's how life should be. I think it's great. And that's why we are such good friends and why I'm so happy I had you on the show. Because, if you're one of those people that kind of you're too afraid to talk to even though you met them once. I could name some of those people, but I won't.
You can name people on the show because hardly anybody watches, and as I say before, I judge. I do. I've shaded a lot of people on the show, but
I don't want to ruin my career or anything. Some of them
They're still doing improv at the clubhouse.
I'm not ruining their career, but some of these people have gone on to other things. I don't know.
Totally.
But let's say this, the people who go on to other things, I usually like.
Yeah. Usually I like them too. Well, I mean, they're not really. I'm just going to be safe and not name names.
That's fine. I'll name names, Susan.
Okay.
And you can like, oh, I don't think that.
Thank you for saying that. I didn't want to say that myself. Thank you so much.
That's how it'll go.
Yeah, I met Kate Huffman. Kate Huffman was instantly my best friend.
Oh, I love that. How did you guys meet?
Well, apparently Kate says we met 5 times before I remembered her name. But she was one of those people who was immediately my best friend, and I was like, I was so happy to have a best friend.
That's
so,
awesome.
you know, there's people like Kate and you that just instantly you meet and like you're friends for life, and it's really cool. And then there are some people you meet and
You're like, well, that was that.
that was that, and they probably won't remember you again.
Yeah, you say hi to them at a show, and it's like, hey, name, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
What is that magical spark that just makes 2 people connect in a world of disconnect?
Not being an asshole.
Not being.
I mean, seriously, Sean Landry's watching. I met Sean Landry at the backstage of the pack, and again, instant greatness. I loved her dress, which was an Edith head, as used in All About Eve. Fucking amazing. Also, Sean gave some really good advice in the pack forum, and if she ever did like a podcast or anything about like practical sketch solutions, it's like, think before you buy it at Amazon and return it. Like, we're all pretty creative. We should be creative.
Yeah.
And I thanked her profusely. I think I fangirled a bit, and then I finally sent her a friend request 3 months later because I'm like, I don't want to ruin it. I want to be cool. I want to be cool.
Aww.
Yeah. It's like, okay, who did I meet? That it was weird.
Who did you meet that was weird? Where you met them and then you met them again and they kind of...
Yes. I have a friend, Frank Moran, who's been at IO forever and is like one of my favorite improvisers to improvise with. I met him at the Mel Stroth workshop. Yeah, way back when, bitches. In 2009, maybe 2010.
She's gonna drag him through the mud.
Like we had class together every Sunday, and like these are intimate classes, and all you do are 2 people scenes.
Yeah.
And I went over. I was also doing improv at the West Side.
Yeah.
West Side Comedy Theater. We own comedy this side of the 405. I always have to say that because it's so stupid. I don't know what Lloyd did, but yeah, I keep saying it. And you're probably like, don't say it anymore. I'm like, never!
They brought a hypnotist into the class.
I guess. They had a huge meeting. Like, it's like, hey, we're having a town hall meeting. And I sat down next to this guy. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. I don't think we met. And he's like, God damn it. Because I didn't recognize him. Like, no, this guy couldn't be at this other place I go to. That's just too weird.
Yeah.
No, but Frank's pretty awesome. I miss that team. I really miss that team.
Was that was a sketch team?
We eventually formed a team out of Miles Stroth's workshop called Robert Margarita. We
can't go wrong with margaritas in the title.
Right? We opened for Heather and Miles.
Whoa!
How many people do you think were in that audience?
A lot of people.
It was us. Which was because everybody kind of like went to this. It was like about 4 or 5 people.
Nobody wanted to see
Nobody.
Heather Miles?
Yeah, we were in the then called Andy Dick Box. Friday nights at 10.
Oh, this was the IO theater, right?
Yeah, the shitty IO
theater. That theater was cursed.
The only good room was the loft.
Yeah,
The loft was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I swear in this show, guys. But yeah, like we'd open for Heather and Miles, and like it would just be like the 4 or 5 of us.
That's really crazy. I'm shocked that people do not.
And Heather did not get there a single moment before she had to go on. And then she'd always like just be like, "This is how it goes."
She's very
her and Miles would be on the stage, and then they perform, and it was amazing. Like I saw stuff on that stage. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do that. Like I saw her be a character 20 times and rape herself 20 times.
Oh my goodness!
And it was funny. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it was just funny.
Well, yeah. I mean. She is hilarious.
Yeah, let me see. I've seen
her do like 4 characters back to back in a row and keep track of where each character was in the story. It's just amazing.
She should be Orphan Black.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's like, I was like, you guys, you don't understand. Tatiana Malsani, she plays like 5 different characters. I'm like, I saw Heather rape herself 20 times.
Yeah, I know. They wouldn't even have to use any special effects. She could just, like,
No, she would
literally
zoom.
play all the characters, like, in one take. She could do it all.
No, I miss you, Robert Margarita. I do not miss playing in the black box.
Now
though
I want a
hate that.
margarita.
I know. That costs money.
That's right.
Because, like, once you've had a good margarita, you can't go back to Cabo Cantina and ask for a $4 marg. It's like,
oh man, those.
this is a Kool-Aid Coolburst with booze.
In New York, there's this place. I think it's called BBQ's. They
I
have
see.
like giant bowls of margaritas the size of your head. Like,
Yes!
that was fun. Those were
Yes!
fun days in New York.
Why were you in New York?
I lived in New York.
You did?
I lived in New York for
Oh,
5 years
shit.
before I moved to LA.
Sassy? Here's
Shout
what
out
we're
to
gonna
my
do.
East Coast peeps. What?
Oh, we got some East Coast, West Coast going on. Actually, no.
Yeah.
I've had East
Unless they're asleep because it's 11 p.m. over there.
It is true. Leah, where do you come from, Susan Sassy?
Where do I come from?
Inside of a flower petal?
I came out of a cabbage patch.
Oh.
I come from Cinnaminson, New Jersey.
Cinnaminson?
Cinnaminson.
You are my third person from New Jersey here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people from New Jersey and Los Angeles.
Tons, but you're in good company.
I'm from South Jersey, though.
I know, that's a distinction
That
because
is a
that's
distinction.
nice.
It's a distinction because we're closer to Philly and people
So
in North
nice.
Jersey are closer to New York. So there's a little bit of differentiation in sports teams
I only say
and
that-
accents.
Right.
We're closer to Jersey Shore. There's a little of a
Yeah.
stereotype there.
Alright.
I'm not saying it's true. It's not. We just love the shore.
See, my thing is like somebody, my boyfriend, specifically Donovan, specifically my boyfriend told me this, and I'm trying to say this because I'm pointing it on him because he was like, no,
Donovan.
New Jersey's beautiful. There's lots of beautiful.
New Jersey is beautiful.
And I'm like, but when everyone's like, so Jersey's, Jersey's good. And I'm always going,
No, New Jersey is beautiful. We got the Pine Barrens. We got the
Pine
shore.
Barrens.
The Pine Barrens. Acres of
I
pine
hear-
tree forests and nature.
I hear Sir Pine Baron Elton John will be on the program later.
What?
If you donate to the Happy in Real Life Indiegogo.
Oh, yes.
By
yes.
the way, I'm sorry. I've gotten really good at promoting my own stuff. Because
Please.
I had a whole week where I was promoting Dorkid. Dorkid, which premiered at the Pack Theater July 10th at 8 p.m. with the last ever showing of Rat Throat and ASAP. My show was sold out. It was awesome. I'll talk about this later because we're totally talking shit.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
We were talking about New Jersey.
Oh, we're talking
and
about Pine
Barrens.
Barrens. We got farms.
Mm-hmm.
We've got, then there's also like, so you got the ocean, you got the Pine Barrens, you got the suburbs. We're right by Philly, so then you got the city right over the bridge. Then if you go north, you've got some nice acreage suburban area, but you also have Trenton and Newark
Wow.
and a train right into New York.
Why have Newark? Okay, this is another thing then, because like I grew up in the West.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in Idaho. I grew up very isolated and weird.
Was there corn?
No, we're potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
we're-
feel
we're-
really stupid now.
No, it's okay. Everybody thinks we're Iowa,
Iowa.
which is corn.
Oh, okay.
See, we're in the Pacific
Idaho,
Northwest.
but I should have thought Idaho potatoes.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't actually get Idaho potatoes.
Now I
in
want
Idaho.
potatoes.
I have some. You can take.
I want
home.
French fries.
Oh God, we'll talk about how I got really fat in high school.
Because
one day.
you're surrounded by potatoes. How could you not? That would be my
No.
dream. I should have moved to Idaho. I
It's-
love potatoes.
But we ship them all out.
Oh.
We ship them out and we import Washington potatoes unless you go with your local Campfire Girls. We sell those. I was a Campfire Girl. We sold potatoes.
So
every
you
year.
sell all your potatoes.
Yeah, we export them out.
And you buy
Import.
You buy inferior potatoes.
Exactly. We get them at a deal. It's
But
like
it's
like we're upselling. It's like we're gonna sell this you our blouse, but we're gonna get this great H&M blouse at a quarter the cost and pocket the difference.
the less tasty potatoes.
They're just potatoes. I mean, you don't eat a potato raw. Like you have
Okay.
to do something to the potato. This is how I got really fat in high school. I've always been chubby.
Uh-huh.
I've always been quite the little Kathy.
You look gorgeous, Eve.
Oh, thank you. God willing. So in high school, I had two things. My stepfather had got me a hand immersion blender, which back then cost $10. Now it's like hand immersion blender, $129. I'm like, really?
Did you make mashed potatoes with it?
No. So, but I also had one other device, which was a deep fat fryer called a Fry Daddy Jr.
No.
Yes, I had the Fry Daddy. I'm like 16.
My parents would have never bought that for me.
Yeah, this is Idaho.
But you know what they have now that I really want to get? They have an air fryer.
Yeah, I've seen those.
So
Those are
apparently it
delicious.
has the taste of the frying, but not the oil, not
Yeah.
the fat.
I had a
that
bad
it has.
experience at the Habit the other night with some onion rings, and it gave me food poisoning. And just...
In an air fryer?
No, that's what I'm like. I
Oh.
want an air fryer because like you can tell it's the end of the night. They didn't change the grease, and it's like, oh, this tastes like air all day. Anyway, so with the hand immersion blender, I would make myself milkshakes.
Yeah.
And then I would cut up potatoes and deep fry them and have my own homemade french fries. So french fries and milkshakes at home. So I can have an unlimited supply here.
Oh no.
Also, hip tip for your milkshakes, add a little bit of Coca-Cola.
Wow, I did not know this
Yeah,
tip.
if it's vanilla or chocolate especially, just add a little bit of Coca-Cola.
Oh.
And
Is this a cooking show too? Can we make some milkshakes?
I'm the next Oprah. And Oprah's a little bit of everything.
Let's cut to the cooking portion.
Oh, I wish these dolls could cook. I keep looking at Target and I keep seeing kitchens, but they're actually for little girls. I'm like, smaller.
Aww. It would fit in my apartment. If only it could plug into the electric
Oh
source.
man. No, I have a 2-bedroom over here. We're trying to turn the other one into a studio, but it's wrecked with my clothes right now. So
I have to say, your studio / apartment
yeah.
is huge.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not a great building. There's very few things about it that I love. One of them is the peacock mirror downstairs, which
Peacock mirror.
it's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful in a cool way, but CK will never forgive me if I don't give it to her.
Who's CK?
CK Kimball? You've got to meet my bestie CK Kimball. She's a delight. She's a delight.
She's a delight.
Absolute. I'll shut that out to her later.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of people come up, they look at the peacock mirror, and they're like, I love this! And then I have to tell them, well, here's the crappy bits about this neighborhood. Which it's like parking on this side of the and this street especially is so hard.
Oh yeah, I had to park around the corner.
Here's the funny thing, I used to live 2 blocks over,
Yeah?
and while dating my boyfriend,
He lived here.
yeah, it was easier for me to walk. Because like parking on the other streets, it's like fine, it's great, it's loosey-goosey. Here it's like tight crams.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I had to park around the corner, but I don't mind the walk.
That's nice. It's only like 1,000,000 degrees out, so it's fine. So you come from New Jersey.
Yeah, I come from New Jersey. What else is there to say about New Jersey? We
Are
have
you like
tomatoes. We have tomatoes in New Jersey.
Whoa, that's great. I also
You
want to
do
mention,
potatoes. We do tomatoes.
You do
Potatoes, and we do tomatoes.
That's in the musical portion. We'll have to wait for Elton.
That's for
Guys,
our musical guest. Will be
Sir
here soon.
Pine Barons Elton John will be on the program if you donate to the Indiegogo.
That's right. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna have to check somehow. I don't know
right.
how I'm gonna do this.
I'm just going to do some hot New Jersey talk.
What else do you want to know about New Jersey? We have.
I want to know about you in New Jersey. Like, when did you leave?
When did I leave? I left, I think, when I went to college.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to college in Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh, people.
What college in Pittsburgh?
I went to Point Park College in
All
Pittsburgh. I went to Point Park College in Pittsburgh for musical theater.
No!
Yes, I'm a
Seriously?
musical theater major.
I
What?
love it.
Yes. And then I got an acting apprenticeship at the Walnut Street Theater in Philadelphia.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. It was a pretty awesome program. I did that for a year.
Oh, don't blush over that.
No, that was really cool. It was a really cool program. We got to understudy and perform on the main stage, and we got to tour. We mostly toured around for children's theater.
Oh, I love that.
And taught children in poor districts, like that couldn't afford the drama program.
That was us.
We would help them put on a musical. We would teach them drama classes.
That was I gotta break it down, guys. This stuff works. Like,
Yeah.
I remember the first time, like, we had Missoula Children's Theater come down.
Yeah.
It was like a week. We did a rush production, but like, it was like, for me, it was the most amazing experience of my life. And they came back a few times, and like, I always looked so forward to it because like, we just didn't have that.
Yeah, there was this one girl I remember who I became friends with. She started off so shy. She didn't have a lot of friends. And by the end of it, she came out of her shell, and she was friends with people, and she's having a good time. It was really sweet to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did all kinds of things. And I was actually, that's where I was. I was rehearsing a play there during 9/11.
Oh, my.
And we had, and I think after that, I guess the next semester, we had a play that was very very culturally aware for the students about.
You guys did Rent?
I wish. There was one really, really cool production where they, on the main stage with the real equity actors that we understudied but we weren't in, was they did a Great Expectations, and half the cast came from England, and half the cast was from America, and it was really cool. So I get to act with British people.
That's great.
It was such a treat.
Also, Anglophile?
I am an Anglophile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And my musical Victorian Courting in Zombies is basically a parody of Jane Austen's novels.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Susan, formal question. Now that I know you're a musical theater major,
yes.
Are you familiar with a little film called Grease 2?
Of course I am.
I don't know if you know this, but on March 29th at the Pack Theater at the bumped time of 8 p.m., we're going to get into that later.
What was the date again?
March 29th at 8 p.m. That's a Friday at the Pack Theater.
March, but we're in July.
I know. I like to plan ahead.
So we're a little short of a year away, maybe 9 months,
but
right?
Get Eve Esquire's Grease 2 is going to go on.
You writing a parody of Grease 2?
Not a parody. I'm heightening the more joyful aspects of the play.
Oh my God.
I don't like to make fun of things. I like to say, this is what's fun.
Yeah, we're not gonna make fun of it. We're just gonna take what's already fun about it.
Exactly.
And we're just gonna heighten it for you, so you are sure you're gonna see it. Yeah, I get it.
I'm just seeing you as a Maureen McTeefy.
Oh, really?
Let's do it for our country.
Oh.
I think you can knock that out of the park. Are you in?
I'm in.
Yes.
Did I just get cast?
You just got cast.
I'm so in. So it's 9 months away. It's in my calendar.
Yeah, I'll remind you. We're doing it with some really great people.
Oh my God.
Liz Stockton and Nina Minnelli. They do Sins of the Flesh here in Los Angeles.
Oh, how fun.
That's the Shadowcast. They also do What the Fuck Less, which is a amazing burlesque show. They also both did Dorked and were just
I feel like I'm learning so much, and I can't hold it all in my brain, but I'm learning so much. I'm so excited.
They're part of this.
I have to take notes.
And they've actually done a Grease 2 Shadowcast. Our idea for this is to have charades in the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because that song never ends.
This reminds me of the fact that you're booking 9 months in advance. Reminds me, I just submitted for a stand-up show, and I got booked in 2022.
Oh my God. Where is this place? They sound like the worst restaurant ever.
No, it's a comedy show. They're just so overbooked. Apparently, there's so many stand-up comedians that they are booked until 2022, which is hilarious.
A lot of them will give up by then.
A lot of them.
Not you, though.
Will the show be still going then? Will half of them give up by then? We don't know. Maybe I'll get bumped up sooner. Maybe I won't.
If not, you can see Susan Sassy and Eve Esquire's Grease 2 premiering on March 29th at the Pack Theater at the bumped time of 8 p.m.
Yeah, and if you can't wait till then, if you want to watch me do stand-up a little sooner, when I'm much more funny doing stand-up than I am in a talk show. Huh?
How much Grease 2 is going to be in your stand-up?
I'm going to have to do some...
do type 5. Do type 5 of Grease 2.
I don't know.
No, it's okay.
I have to watch Grease 2 again. I have to bone up on this.
Oh, you were invited to the party.
Oh, I can't wait.
There's going to be a very special screening.
We're going to have a screening of Grease 2?
Well, yeah, because how else am I going to write it?
You should live stream the screening.
We probably will. Because that's how my mind is working these days, folks. I will have my own Happy Meal before the year is done. No.
Well, just going to plug a couple shows. August 30th at 8 p.m. 7:30 p.m. on 7:30. 7:30 at 7:30.
At 7:30.
I'm going to be at Bar Lubitsch. And Friday, August 31st at 9:30, I'll be at Flappers.
Nice. Flappers is cool.
Flappers Yoo-Hoo Room.
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah. I have to plug that because you have to bring people or you get less time.
Oh my God. I did the Belly Room a few times at the Comedy Store, and every time she bumped me.
She bumped you?
When I brought people. If I didn't have people, yeah, it was so weird. I'm like...
Wait, you brought people and she cut you?
Yeah. Yeah, a couple times. And then one
time...
I
thought that they only cut you if you don't bring people.
I know, but one time I went there and nobody showed up, and she's like, okay, you're on. I'm like, again, it was like the last line of the night.
I don't think she understands how this
She's probably
works.
gone. I don't even remember her name, but she was really strange, and I felt like she would totally fuck my shit up.
I think you're too nice, Eve.
I would have been. I was way too nice.
I don't. That's really weird. Well,
By the way, Jillian Saint says your stand-up was great.
Jillian is my biggest fan.
Jillian, I'm convinced.
Jillian's an executive producer of this web series as of right now.
Nice. You got the best perk, Jillian. I will say this about Jillian. I like to picture her as the new Chuck Norris, but for comedy. The comedy community. You are the Chuck Norris of the comedy community.
I think she does have fight training background.
Yes, she's a stunt woman. Our goal is for her to perform a stunt here live on 8 Inches High.
Oh my god.
A live stunt. I'm hoping for fire.
Oh my god.
Hoping for fire. I'm not gonna.
Oh, speaking of fire, one of the writers on Kathy in Real Life,
Got
Lyra
fired?
Kellerman, she can twirl batons of fire.
That's awesome.
I know.
She looks like someone who could do that in like a really beautiful gauzy dress.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the most amazing part, is the gauzy dress never gets on fire.
When I met her, it was before she had the newer hairstyle. When I met her, she looked like an angel. She had this long, curly blonde hair. She looked so sweet and innocent.
She looks like a moon dreamer.
Yeah.
And if she was on the show, I would get a moon dreamer doll just to represent her. Guys, that's why I'm broke, because dolls ain't cheap.
Dolls ain't cheap.
By the way,
except for me, I'm only 50 cents.
No, she was a little more than 50.
She was worth a little more than 50 cents.
You got that off of Etsy just for this show.
I did. If anybody wants me, you can buy me on Etsy.
Yeah. So, you know what? I think it's time we do some more Kathy promotion here.
Let's do some Kathy promotion.
Let's raffle for that gift card.
Oh yes, let's raffle for.
And then we're gonna tease you for the mug. Actually, because we can't give away the mug before we draw the names.
These come together. It's the mug full of chocolate and this for this one person.
Guys, there are deals going on.
Deals.
You could have just donated $1. You could have gotten 20. That is an investment, a return on your investment. Trust me, I work in accounting at a law firm.
I know. These people are gonna get someone's gonna either get a lot for their money or a little for their money, because some people donated a lot.
Well, if they do it, this is like, I did a good thing for Susan and I got $20 back.
You're not just doing a good thing for me. I mean, you're doing a good thing for Eve, for Keith, for Greg, for Lyra, for Kristen, for Jackie, for Kate, for our
other writers that I didn't meet.
Yes, and then we've got our AD and producer.
Oh my god, they look badass. One of their headshots is just them, and it looks like they have they're taking the camera like a gun. It's pretty.
Oh, that's our director.
She's badass.
That's Sarah Werner. She is badass. And you're doing it for. We've got a team of so many women. It's a lot of women. You're supporting women in comedy.
Let me say this.
There's barely any women writing comedy and TV right now.
Not only that, this is spearheaded by a woman. This is a woman's idea. This is a woman's concept. One woman organized all this.
That's right.
Can
you believe it?
She got the token men there. Because we got to throw one of those, otherwise they'll complain. And also the nicest guys too.
Yeah, they are great guys. They are supporters of women.
Yes, Greg had me on his podcast recently, Ships in the Night. Such a good fun show. If you guys haven't checked out
Greg
Ships in the Night.
hasn't had me on his podcast, but that's okay. I forgive him.
Well, you're probably coming eventually.
Probably.
Coming eventually. The name of my sex tape. So guys, I want to point out, you think about that, I'm going to point out, when you have a Barnes & Noble gift card, you can use their Starbucks. You can't use a Starbucks card in the Barnes & Noble for Starbucks.
Really?
You have to use Barnes & Noble. So guys, this is
You can get Starbucks with this card at a Barnes & Noble. And if you're not near a Barnes & Noble, this baby's good online.
What?
Yeah.
You can have that stuff delivered.
Yeah.
Guys, Starbucks card, Barnes & Noble card, helping Susan, helping me, helping Keith Salty Janes. We did teach you how to say his last name.
Yeah. Keith.
Why am I pointing where you... We did teach you how to say his last name.
Salted James. I think we've said everybody else's name a lot of times.
I think so. I think we got to see the name of the winner.
I think we should have a pop quiz. Who can name all of our writers should get some kind of gift.
No, because there's one who only Skyped in, and I never learned her name.
That was Jackie.
Jackie.
Oh, look at all these. Who's all that? Who's all laughing and giving us hearts?
Thank you.
Thank you, fans.
Thank you. All right, let's draw that name.
Okay, so
let's draw that name. And remember, if you donate to the Indiegogo for Kathy in Real Life, Elton John will sing you a song. Sir Baron Pines, Elton John.
Yeah, you have to go to Indiegogo.com. Oh, hold on, let me get it. I'm going to give you the whole link. Let me just, 1 second. Almost there. Okay, Indiegogo.com /projects /Kathy-in-real-life-season-2-the-comeback-food-women. I don't know why it's
That's
that
so
long.
weird. Just Google Kathy in Real Life too. You guys have Google.
Kathy in Real Life Season 2 Indiegogo. Or you can go to Susan Sassy with an I Facebook page because it's posted all over there.
That's great.
And you know what else you can join? You can join our Facebook group, Alcoholics.
Oh, I love Alcoholics.
ACK. HOLICK for all your Kathy news.
To Chris Jordan, I see you, and you are a doobie.
Chris Jordan
He made a romper room reference.
Aww.
All right.
You can all read it. I just want to read it so I can respond.
All right. This is Chris Jordan, as read by Susan Sassy.
To thank all donors, you should do like in Romper Room, where she used to stare into that plastic circle and say people's names. I always remembered how excited I would get when she would say my name. That's adorable.
Yeah, so hey, Chris Jordan.
Chris.
We see you.
I met Chris Jordan when I was working in Philadelphia right after the Walnut Street Theater.
Oh, hey.
He's a great guy.
That's right. You know who else is a great guy or girl?
Who?
The name
Kathy?
of the cup.
Oh, the
name of the cup.
I was like, Kathy?
No.
Okay, here we go, guys.
All right, here we go. The winner of, what are they winning?
Okay, this is the people donated this was up until last week Friday. They're winning this mug right here filled with lovely chocolates.
Good
and
chocolates.
$25 Barnes & Noble gift card, all right? Here we go.
Here we go. The lucky so-and-so.
Oh boy, I'm nervous. Who's it gonna be?
Anticipation.
Oh, this guy. He's a fan of comedy. Everybody at iOS knows him. Shane Abel. Oh my goodness, Shane. He's a big fan of comedy.
I could tell. Well, congratulations, Shane. Sorry to all those who didn't win, but you guys can still get your request in to Sir Elton John.
Yeah, if you didn't win, you can still get your question to Sir Elton John. Your question? You're getting your song from Elton John. Oh, and you know what? If you donate, there's still great perks. Like, if you donate $15, you're going to get a cartoon makeover.
No.
If you donate $25, you can ask Kathy or her mom any question and get real Kathy advice.
That sounds indispensable and relevant.
Yes. I am trying to think. I think $50 is a video message from Kathy.
Guys, you want this because
Kathy. Yeah,
nobody Kathy's like sassy.
No.
Nobody Kathy's like sassy. Sorry, I've been watching Disney Channel promos and they use that song a lot. And Celebrate Me Home.
And if you donate $100, you're gonna get enough chocolate to serve 8 people or 1 Kathy.
Yeah, or 1 me.
Or 1.
It's like, I don't want.
You're gonna get a shit ton of chocolate.
That's
is what
right,
you get.
Man. It's a great image with the chocolate.
And and I'm still gonna have some surprise prizes along the way. I think we've got another month or 2 to go.
We can do this.
We're gonna do more prizes.
It's doable,
because you guys are generous and you deserve the best.
And also, if you donate $500, you will get this PBS tote bag.
What?
No, we don't have that.
If you do donate $500, I will think of something really awesome to send you. But if you donate just $5 right now, just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Elton John's gonna sing you a song.
He can sing you that song if you want.
Maybe you can pick the song. Maybe you can dedicate the song to somebody you have a crush on.
Maybe you just want to hear your song.
Maybe you just want to hear your song. Maybe you just want to hear your song. I think when should we draw the winner for the Elton John song?
We have people who have donated since we started?
Well, we have one. I don't think she realizes because she kind of I don't think she realizes, because I think she did it not knowing we were doing this.
Oh.
But I think she qualifies as a winner.
Okay, just being who she is qualifies her as a winner. That woman is a delight.
I know. She is a delight. We all love her.
If not, if you do post something Indiegogo, post it in the comments, and I will see it. And
Oh, yeah. If you want to... I'm refreshing to see if there's anybody.
Yeah, we're wasting bandwidth here, people. Just
Do you guys want to ask any questions on the Facebook Live feed?
If you're out there, no, that's too much pressure.
Too much pressure?
No. This is okay. You have to make friends differently. Okay, you know what?
I'm not good at making friends.
I
Teach me how to make friends.
I'll teach you how to burn bridges.
Oh, good.
No. So as everybody knows, Dorkin went on last Tuesday at 8 p.m. at the Pack Theater with the Lust River Rathred show, and it was a success. It was packed. I went in to like see where my boyfriend was and like just say hi and stuff, and I couldn't get through the back because there's people standing and like kind of teetering over. And that was for Rap Road as well, which, I mean, thank you guys for quitting the night that something really important mattered to me, and I think more people turned out for that. But it was packed. People loved it.
You're raising your hand.
I am raising my hand. I'm mad. These are fists
It's
of
like
fury.
you have a question and nobody's picking on you.
I feel that all the time in life, Susan. So I did well. Did not quite get.
There's your best friend.
How do I emotionally handle my beat? Okay, I guess we'll stop. My honestly very interesting story, CK, my bestie.
I'm sorry.
My bestie guestie, to answer this very important question. Put her back in her bowl. She's just a beta. Yeah.
Aww.
So yeah, my show was a great success, and I'm excited to say that I will be taking it to a different theater. Based on what they did in the bowl, the attendance, I'd kind of be an idiot not to do that.
Yeah.
So, strike out on your own. I mean, because if you're gonna go big, just go big. I think you kind of inspired me to do that. You're like, I'm just gonna do my own series, guys. I mean, I got stuff.
See, look at that. We're inspiring women. We are inspiring artists.
What have you done today?
A lot of people look at stuff we do and they're like, so what? Like, who cares? But you know what? Do you want to live your life behind a desk being bored, or do you want to create some mother effing art?
Oh, Susan, I sit behind a desk and in my own office, and sometimes I wonder, am I making a mistake not opening up the door of the world? And then other times I feel no.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I work during the day at a desk too. But I would kill myself if I didn't have this at night.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it's the thing, it's the cherry on top of life.
Yeah.
You do it for yourself, you do it to inspire others.
I don't know what I would do with my breaks if I didn't have to hurry up and finish something for a project I was working on.
Yeah.
Because, literally, I'm like, I'm right on top of that, Rose.
I'm on top. Do you work for Rose?
No. That's from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite quotes.
I remember that movie. That was a good movie. Remember when Christina Applegate was like the it girl?
She's still an it girl. How
She
dare
is
you, sir?
still an.
Yeah. She is still an it girl.
Still amazing. She's still
Right?
amazing. Yeah. Did you see her? There was a movie she did with. Why can't I remember? It's called The Sweetest Thing. She was so good in that movie.
Okay,
It was
I'm
such a
gonna-
girl movie.
No, it was a terrible movie. Terrible. They all sang, I don't want to miss a thing. No woman wrote that. A guy wrote that, because the only people who have ever done sketches about that song are men who want to make fun of that song. But guess what? It's not a good song. I feel like I'm channeling CK. Oh, what kind of coffee creamer does Kathy prefer? Asks Chuck Norris, Jillian Saint.
I prefer extra chocolate.
That's not a coffee, Kathy.
With extra chocolate.
That's not. No. Okay.
In fact, forget the coffee. Just give me chocolate cake in a mug.
That was improvised.
I answered the question, didn't I?
Oh, you're gonna be lucky if you get that
Now
chocolate,
I want
Shane.
chocolate.
Yeah. So Christina Applegate.
I'll take.
Oh my God. Only
Do you
one.
have creamer that helps me lose weight? I want.
No, Kathy. Cream is fat by nature.
Do you have creamer that can help me get a Irving to love me?
No coffee. No coffee and a toilet near you.
We love you, Jillian.
Yeah.
Jillian Cillian. I'm sorry, where were we before
I don't
coffee
know.
came out?
Oh my god. I think we're gonna start wrapping up.
Let's wrap up.
One thing I asked all my guests to bring, and I hope to God, because I've been.
Did you ask me to bring it?
A rainbow. Something you tell yourself just to like make you keep going, even though I feel like you just gave a great speech a little while ago.
What do I tell myself to keep going? I have a lot of affirmations.
Yeah.
I'm covering my mouth. I have a lot of affirmations. I think it's important in the morning to not just tell yourself this once, but over and over and over again.
What is it?
I feel silly.
No, that's not what you tell yourself when you wake up in the morning. Come on, Susan.
Oh, I have so many. Sometimes it's as simple as let go over and over again because you're stressed out and you just gotta be like, let go, let go, let go. But the universe is for you and nothing is against you. The universe is for you. That's one of them.
Just your top 25. I think
My top 25.
No, you can one more.
I did not. I don't remember. I think you told me a rainbow, but I don't think I knew what it was.
No, it's been so long.
And I was
since
like,
booked
yeah,
it.
sure. And I was like, rainbow.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say rainbow over and over again.
Rainbow bright. See the shining light.
Sometimes I just say something amazing is gonna happen right now because then you get excited. It really gets you going. And,
that's why you're good at improv, because you tell yourself that in an improv. You don't just enter as like, yeah,
something
Mom.
amazing is happening right now. Imagine starting an improv scene
Oh my
like
god,
that.
that'd be so good. And then
Everyone's like,
whoa.
Yeah, instantly. You've got instant excitement.
And then you never have to reference it at all. You have, oh wait, no, this is a reward for Kathy for being such a good guest.
You rewarded her like a doggy.
I did. My doggy Dolly.
Well, you know how to get Kathy to do a good job.
I think so.
You must have told her that she was getting that because she hasn't fallen over once.
No. So I guess going back on the big announcement that I didn't make too big, but yeah, I will be taking Durka to a different theater. On as producer is C.K. Campbell, again, aforesaid bestie, who nobody better be hurting on because my Fist of Thunder will come into play. Yeah, so this is a bold new experiment for me. I've seen other people do it and go on to great success, and oh, please let me be one of those people, because I had a lot of weird feelings about everything that happened with this show, and I just gotta remind myself that life is fair, but it's the unfair things in life that happen that make it worth living.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to ask my mother all the time, and it's like, would you find it fair if a millionaire won the lottery? And she was like, yeah, it's so unfair. I'm like, why? He bought a ticket. It's like, yeah, but he's rich. He doesn't deserve it. I'm like, but that's not how the game is played.
That is not how the game is played.
It's like, I deserve it. You didn't buy a ticket. Yeah, but I deserve it more. No, that's not how it works. You got to go out. You got to buy the lottery ticket and do the things.
Yeah.
You got to at least try.
It makes it, I never thought of it that way. Like, it makes it more interesting.
And it's like, also, don't rely on the lottery, all right?
Be careful when you play the lottery.
Like, if right now in your career you're like, oh boy, I'm going to buy new underwear for my stand-up show, so I feel good about myself, which, by the way, no joke, was what I used to tell myself.
You bought new underwear for yourself?
I was so excited I bought new underwear. Like, that's sex to me. Like,
yeah.
I can't help it. Like, being on stage is an amazing experience. It's like, I'm from rural Idaho. We don't have a stage, really. Like, after high school, and only for high school, and then you're screwed. Because we don't have arts. So
how did you get into theater if there was no theater in your school?
I was a campfire girl. So we did little skits and sketches and plays. It's like Girl Scouts, but we're co-ed.
Oh, and you have a stage where you do skits?
No, we do it like the Council Fire, the American Legion.
Okay, and that was kind of like your entry point into theater.
That and just playing with my friends and then realizing,
oh my god,
I can do this for a living?
Yes.
Oh, hell yes. Make that spank money, I said when I was 4. I knew what all that meant.
Yeah, that was my favorite great game growing up, is just playing house, which didn't mean actually like playing house. It just meant make up who you are as an adult and act it out. Yeah.
Yeah, me and my neighbors, Katie and Bethany, they're my grandmother's neighbors, and Katie was older than me, Bethany was a year younger, and we would just like reenact movies. And then I got to play a lot of men guys. So, thanks.
Well, they're the more interesting roles when we were kids anyway, right?
Yeah, people wanted to play the pretty people or babies, and I'm like, all right, I'll be the man. That's how I got to play He-Man so much, which is weird.
He-Man?
Well, yeah,
That's
when we played, it's
amazing.
like, I'm He-Man, and then when She-Ra came out, I'm like, naturally, I'm gonna be She-Ra because it's the lead. I'm like, no, you're still He-Man.
Oh.
Which is why I now do a burlesque act as He-Man.
Oh, that is hilarious.
So-
That's hilarious. And you know what? I think you should treat yourself on Halloween. I think you should go as She-Ra.
You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Susan.
What's
Susan,
up?
Please give me your what you doing? What's coming up?
What's coming up? What's I already plugged it. I've got to
Plug it again.
I'm plugging it in.
Repetition, Susan.
Oh yes, you are right. Repetition. I was just berating myself for
Don't rate.
for you know
Be rated.
I was
Don't
being
be
a
rated.
woman. I was being a woman. If you say it as Kathy, it's funny, right? July 30th at 7:30 I'll be at Bar Lubitsch. And August 31st at 9:30 I'll be at Flappers.
Ooh.
And for the next month and a half, I'll be promoting Kathy in Real Life on Facebook.
Yeah,
You
you
can
are.
join the party on Alcoholics, ACKHOLICK. I can't spell AACK.
Guys, we're all alcoholics. You know how to spell it.
LICS. ACKOHOLICS. And it's our Kathy page, fan page, where you can post everything and anything about Kathy.
Anything?
Anything you want at all.
Wow.
Oh. I hope I'm doing a good job.
I think you're doing a great job.
This is my first time I've been a doll live on the air.
Yeah, you get used to it. It's really funny.
Oh, do you want to know?
Susan, I'm gonna need you to hold this right here.
Okay.
So, folks, yeah, just right there.
Okay. Okay.
Folks are in for a super treat. We've gotten word that the private jet named Benny, it's my joke, has landed at the Van Nuys Airport, and a certain Pine Baron has arrived.
A Pine Baron?
A Pine Baron. So, folks, I want you to go back to a simpler time and place. Maybe you felt the love tonight. Is that the song that's going to be sung?
Can you feel it?
I don't know. I don't know what I feel. But I do know that for the first time at...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Everybody,
I'm starstruck, you guys.
everybody, let's give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Blows me away.
Elton John. Woo! Susan Sassy, everybody. The song is for Candace Maritello. Thank you for donating, Candace. I just guessed what your favorite Elton John song was. With me, Eve Esquire, my guest, Susan Sassy, and special guest star, Mr. Elton John. Everybody, have a good night.